The last product I want to talk about is not actually a product, it's a series of products. It's our new ladder rack series, and it's a modular design. We actually have 5 racks in the design. A cargo rack, simple cargo stops on the crossbars. A clamp rack, holding a ladder in place. A new drop-down ladder rack for low roof vehicles, so it drops down equally on both sides and it'll be priced well for fleets. Our famous Max rack, patented and lowest drop in the industry. And a new rear loading access stow rack. Sometimes you have vehicles in the city, you don't want to drop down into the traffic, so you can have a drop down on the curbside and a rear deployment on the driver's side. So the new ladder rack series is modular in design. It all comes in 33 total boxes for all of the vehicles and all of the racks. It starts with the Max rack. The same mounting tracks and crossbars are the start of the design. Mounting tracks are vehicle specific. The crossbars are agnostic. They can go on any vehicle, and the ladder racks themselves can go on any vehicle. The first challenge was low roof vehicles. There's more slope or curve to the roof, so we had to flatten the roof out. We created angled shims. The angle in the shim has the mounting track on top of it, creating a flat surface, and from there you can put the crossbars in any ladder rack you want. In terms of tough, safe, and simple, I'll go through first a little bit about the clamp rack. We have ladder hooks from the inside trapping the ladder. Now sometimes you might drive through a Dunkin' Donuts early in the morning and forget, or your garage door isn't fully raised or a low-hanging tree branch. If this is the highest part on the rack and it breaks, it can be easily replaced without taking the rack off of the vehicle. In terms of safe, there's a retention hook. Melody, our design engineer, has created this so that if there's an accident or a collision, a sudden deceleration, the ladder shooting forwards, that prevents the ladder from leaving the vehicle. We call it the rocket ship because it looks like a rocket ship. In terms of simple, we've broken the ski into 2 pieces. In 2 pieces, it's a smaller shipping box. It's easier to stock, less expensive to ship, and if you're entering e-commerce, it makes that easier as well. And then the biggest challenge was the ladders themselves. We're finding that ladders had gussets and brackets that were interfering with the spreading or clamping mechanisms. We wanted to trap all ladders. We needed rung spacing. It wasn't always 12 inches on an A-frame or a step ladder that gets narrower towards the top. So we came up with the concept to clamp from the outside with a throttle mechanism. The way this works, you engage the spring mechanism, lock the hook, and rotate it out of the way. You take the ladder, lift it off. At the end of the day, shoot the ladder back on, rotate up, release the hook, and engage the throttle.